Look, I see a lot of discussion about this, like, is Ether money? There are a few people who are like, every time I mention Ethereum, they're like, Ether is money. And I'm like, okay, chill.
Is that you, David? I don't think it's
Could be
me.
in there.
Okay.
So look, I will be very candid. Right now, I don't view Ether in that way. And like I said, I hold it in my portfolio. I use Ether to engage in different activities like in the world of DeFi, right? And it's been a really useful form of collateral because it's highly useful in this DeFi universe, right? I think time will tell whether or not Ether becomes a store of value, but I don't treat my Ether in the same way that I treat my Bitcoin. Like I don't really sell my Bitcoin. I don't really trade most of my Bitcoin. I just hold it because to me, Bitcoin is savings technology. Now, 5 years ago, I did spend Bitcoin, right? I had like the first Bitcoin credit card, the Shift card, and I bought stuff with it. And I was like, I tried out, I did an estimate recently of like how much money I'd spent trying out all of the different apps and like shit getting built on Bitcoin over the last 5 years.
It's real sad, isn't it? Real sad looking at those numbers.
Yes and no. I mean, I ended up investing in some of those companies, which have gone on to do very well. So hopefully that will make up for it. But like, it's kind of scary. I don't view Ether in the same way. I don't have the same like feeling of hurt when I spend Ether. That doesn't mean that won't change. But right now, in my mind, not yet. So, and I don't know if it will be. And that's okay. I think that's totally okay.
Meltem,
what do you think though? Wait, hold on. What circle am I in, Ryan?
So you were definitely not in ninth circle, right? That is pure maximalism. That is pure everything else besides Bitcoin is a shit coin. I think that
Vitalik is a scammer.
Vitalik is a scammer. Yeah. Like Bankless podcast sucks. And by the way, we love Bitcoin on Bankless. Yeah. Just like let that be known, and we say it all the time. By the way, but so you're not there. You're clearly not there. You seem open to the possibility that something other than Bitcoin could accrue a monetary premium. You find it unlikely. It hasn't yet for you. You wouldn't say ETH is money. So you're a Bitcoiner. You're not a maximalist. You're somewhere in the outer perimeter of circles, I would say.
You're shoulder to shoulder.
It's awesome,
in my opinion.
Yeah, me too.
But look, here's the thing, right? Again, let's go back to where we started this whole podcast. Like my view of the world is informed by the reality I consume. Right. And this is why actually I want to talk about a topic that I think is really important. It's really important to have a circle of people around you that influence you that are different from you in every sense of that word, right? Like different life experience, live in a different part of the world, speak a different language, have had different life experiences, have a different view. I love listening to people who, when I listen to them, I'm like, oh, fuck that. Like, no. Because when you have such a visceral reaction to something, really what you're reacting to is what that person is making you feel. And typically when someone makes you feel something so extreme and so visceral, it's because you recognize some truth in what they're saying. And that truth is incompatible with your view of reality. And so in order, like, and again, like part of this is also understanding that in order for you to grow as a person, you have to have the flexibility to change and evolve as the world around you changes and evolves. And I think unfortunately, when I started working in crypto professionally, I worked in a place where there was a view that Ethereum was not worth spending time on. I did not share that view, but I spent 3 years in that sort of mentality, which had, I think, when I left that environment, I was like, wait a minute, like, I don't know why I believed these things. I don't agree with these things. It was part of the reason I left that environment. It's like, I don't share these worldviews. I don't share this philosophy. And in my view, like my job is I'm an investor, right? And as an investor, if I don't have the ability to change my mind as the world changes and as new information emerges, then I'm not doing my job because I'm going to miss things by being intellectually inflexible. So I'm not arguing one way or the other. What I'm arguing for is like openness, pragmatism, and like take time to consume different versions of reality. Take time to understand someone else's view of reality, because if you don't, you're going to miss a lot of things.